Chaos Theory online. We got
Snooki.
oh god, we got Kokomaaab.
If I was a WWE wrestler, I couldn't have a better, greeting like yours, Chris.
I doubt that. But anyway, I think this is a great engine that Call of Duty Modern Warfare has. In terms of graphics, it's come a long way in the Call of Duty universe.
First of all, it's not really about graphics. It's the general idea of playing a Call of Duty game after so long.
And it is true to some degree, and I think people expect it to be the Frostbite engine, which is a little bit too extreme to make a comparison of. The Frostbite engine is a beast. However, the IW engine looks very promising, and I think the Frostbite engine didn't start off like it was. It stays right now, yeah. So I think people need to give it time. People have been complaining about that Call of Duty uses the Quake engine for a lot of time. It's a big leap. Unfortunately, this should have been done many years before, but it's better sorry than never. So,
what do you think about the gameplay, though?
Yeah, definitely I see some potential. It has some pretty good fundamentals. They have also improved the mechanics. They also have made the sound really good. It's really immersive. It's a fast pace. Of course, it's Call of Duty, so it's always a fast-paced game. The guns are nice. The attachments and everything is good.
The vehicles, they've added the vehicles too.
They've added vehicles as well. I heard some positive comments and I heard some negative comments as well, that they're trying to copy Battlefield in some sense. But I also think that they will get the feedback, because they've never done that before, They would never have the guts to do this anywhere. So, does it still work with the knife, just one hit, one kill, or did they change this too?
I think it's a one shot, one kill with the knife, but you have to change to the knife because
they got kill moves now too, right?
So it's like with Battlefield 4, where you have to, take out the knife and then knife the person.
Yeah, correct. If you press the melee button, it hits with the weapon. So you have to hit twice with the weapon to kill the enemy. But if you put out the word knife, it's like a one shot.
Okay. Cool.
And it's not just a slice, right? It's a whole animation, right?
Like I got killed fast. But on the kill cam, you kind of see that he stabs the knife on me. So that looks cool.
Okay. Well,
but there are many things, man. From killing someone to hear natural sounds, it sounds, it makes you not lose focus on the gameplay. Even though you don't have places that blows up like BF, it sounds so much better in game. Yeah. With the grenades exploding, you can hear enemy footsteps. You feel like you're more stressed out because everything's happening around you. You hear it very good and clear.
Good situational awareness.
Yeah, I think the gameplay is fast. It looks, it has a good flow, even though it was
Some people say that it's a bit slower than usual with the Call of Duties.
I didn't feel that, but it depends. You had that perk.
Is it something that makes you run faster or something like that?
Yeah, it makes you run faster and like you become really fast. And
I didn't hear of that. I really didn't.
Oh yeah, you become really fast, and if you have a weapon with some attachments that make your aim down sight a lot faster. And for example, the MP5, you can become a killing machine, and you have the slide too, so you can kind of make plays. Crouch, slide there, aim down fast there, run, take the next side, take the capture flag. You can make some plays from that perk.
I think with you all saying that it's fast-paced, and then some of the people I hear say that it's slower than other Call of Duties, I think maybe could it be that they're just used to the more futuristic Call of Duties that got sped up, and then they took that as that's the normal speed of Call of Duty? Because I don't think Call of Duty was always like that now.
To be honest with you, I think that the last few years Call of Duty has been so poor that I don't even remember some of the titles. Was it Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare? When did all those come out? Like, to me, they're just one Call of Duty plus Black Ops 3, which is futuristic as well. But okay, I'm going to leave this aside just because it's Black Ops, so it has some a little bit more respect. But those that came before that one, oh my god. Yeah.
Infinite Warfare did poorly. I think even before Infinite Warfare, because Infinite Warfare was already in production, so they had already knew like, okay, we gotta back off of this, you know.
They sucked with the trailers too, you know. They really sucked with even with the trailers. Yeah, they're not even Battlefield, you know. With Battlefield, okay, let's not compare Battlefield 5, but you know, compared to Battlefield 1, you see things, and when you play the game, you're even more hyped. Like they are, you know, it's real.
That's true. Well, you know, I think this is probably the best Call of Duty game I think ever. Or would you all say so? In decades? But is there?
Last decade.
Yeah, I mean that's true. That is true. In the last, that part is true. But
we're what, 2019? Call of Duty 5 came in 2008. Yeah,
that's true.
So okay, yeah. So let's say in the last 7-8 years, I think this might be the best Call of Duty yet.
Oh, okay, so you're not gonna give it the overall over all of the other Call of Duties. You're just gonna say in the last few years since they went on that little run they went on.
Well, yeah, because I know there has been Modern Warfare 2 out, so I can't say that. All right, we'll see.
So
actually.
you putting it up against Modern Warfare 2? Okay.
You know, we are because. Yeah, it's just the way they work, you know. The way they work, they have made you not be really interested in what they serve you, right? You know, and you usually go for the old school, you know. So you have this tendency of preferring the old Call of Duties over the newer ones. You know, back in the days when everything was simple, not a lot of extra shit and stuff.
All right, so what do you say about that, Chaos? You think this is the best ever Call of Duty since of all of the tons of improvements that it made to the game, and the weapon customization is gone really deep now? What are your thoughts on that? Or does some of the old Call of Duty still rival this one?
I respect Call of Duty 5 for, you know, Modern Warfare and 2, but compared to this, I think they look like my boots from 1980.
Oh, God. All right.
So,
all right. Wow.
I think this Call of Duty kills them in every aspect.
Okay. I think that says it. That says it all
So
right there. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So we're expecting Chaos to be playing all the winter, you know, Call of Duty.
Oh, I'm ready. Actually.
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be to Battlefield. If they don't do something, and it seems like they don't. So it's like they are out of options, man.
Exactly, and you know, I think the era of, you know, just buying the next Call of Duty just for the sake of buying the next Call of Duty, it's not there anymore. You know?
Yeah.
This has ended. So finally, they understood that. I'm gonna say, first of all, they understood that they have run out of option. They have no other option but actually listen into what people want and do it and implement it, because they could have implemented it so much time ago.
Yeah, that's true. I will say in their defense slightly, I don't think the pass engine they have been using and passing along could handle what they are doing now. I really think that had to be from the ground up, reworked and everything. Like, I don't think you were going to get that with what they had in the past, because look at the type of games they had in the past. I mean, look at them little tiny maps and small, like, they even went to 5-on-5 eventually. You know, it's making me think they'd probably go to 3-on-3. It's like, I don't think they could have done that.
Bots versus bots. You can just spectate.
Yeah. Like, I don't think that they could do it at that time, but that's just a little small defense for that. But I do think it's something that could have been worked on a while ago, though. I will say that. I'm with you on that. So I know it's not easy, but just rolling with this same old formula for years is wow. I've been ignoring Call of Duty for years. You know,
same.
I had no reason to look at it until now. Call of Duty had a lot before it started getting minimal, and a lot of people don't know that. Like some of the YouTubers, you'll see they'll say, "Man, Call of Duty, it has vehicles. That is amazing." You know, it's a first for Call of Duty. Or they'll say like, Call of Duty's first time having more than 12 players or more than like, no, man, this is old. It's what we had, but more expanded on. It's extended. We've always had that.
For us, it was a downgrade, and now it's an upgrade after
Exactly.
many years.
Exactly. Yeah.
So the people that knows what it became after it was good knows that this Call of Duty that is here now is the Call of Duty they know that they like, with the options to play ground war, and more will come, rather than flying dogs. I love to say it, and scratching people.
I forgot all about those flying. I forgot about the dogs, man. The flying dogs. Oh man, that is funny, man. The dogs just
Remember that. That was
Yeah.
Call of Duty one time, with scratching flying dogs and just scratching
Yeah.
people online and one-shotting them. That was Call of Duty.
Yeah. I hope they really don't return to that again, but I don't know. Yeah.
It doesn't seem like they want to do it. But at least you have the options to play, the bigger size of game types now. Game players,
Yeah,
bigger maps.
We need
It's
that.
there now.
Yeah.
It might not be, BF, but for Call of Duty players, this is huge. It has come back, and now we can land and spawn on them. I can't remember any time Call of Duty had this back, where you
Yeah.
can just click on these and just land on them on ground war, spawn on them.
And there's another thing to Call of Duty with it being so long and it's being so distant. Now that you have this type of Call of Duty that gives you all these options, these much greater, extensive options. I hear a lot of people. There's some feedback where people saying they don't know how to feel about this. They don't like it. The spawning is crazy. It's kind of all over the place, and where the flags are grouped in the map or whatever. I think since this is their first time in a long time coming back to this. Not only that, but this is a brand new Infinity Ward. This is not the veteran Infinity Ward. This is a brand new Infinity Ward, so you got to understand it that way too. You're really going to have to give them some time, as this is the first game. Even in this first game, you'll probably see refinements over time, different types of maps and various things based on your feedback, based on the gameplay that they check out and all that type of stuff, for the next games to get even better, even greater.
Oh, that's all I'm looking for. Whew.
Yeah, the future. I'm really looking for. Crazy to say this because y'all know I'm not a World War II guy, but after playing something like World at War, yeah, I will play a World at War II with that engine. I would
Same
love
here.
to. There's
I would
no
love
telling
it
what
too.
they could come up with the World at War II with that engine. So the final things on this Modern Warfare here. Anybody got any scores for this Modern Warfare? And Chaos, so what's your score on it? What you give it, brother?
From 1 to 10?
Yes, sir.
15.
15. I don't think that score is in the No, I don't
That's
think
very
that score
good,
is in
man.
the
I'm
game.
glad Chaos feels like that, though. I'm really glad. And
Yeah, like 15. I don't think it's for 10. I'll say this, man. Even with its shortcomings, I'm gonna give it a 9. I really would give it a 9.5 to be honest, in some ways, but I think
Wait, I'll take it back. I give it 9.
yeah, they gotta get some points off for some of that. I still respectfully give it a 9 because of what it is, but they gotta, might have to revisit this and bump that score up. So I mean, I wouldn't give it a 10. I'll say this though. All the reviewers, people like to give hell for giving Call of Duty a high score every year. This time, I don't think you all will be giving them much hell if they gave it a 9 or 9.5. I think this Call of Duty is a good roundabout way of everything. Like, people want to complain and people say it's the same all the time, but at the same time, let's be honest, people do want the same. People need to quit lying and act like they don't like the same thing. They want some differences, they want some additions, but they don't want Call of Duty to totally full-on change because they're not going to accept it. Then they're going to be criticizing it, and that's going to be bad. So with this Call of Duty, I think it's the familiarity. I think it's what we came from, but I think it's also an advancement, especially for console players, because they've never had it like this. This has been something on PC somewhat, but not really on consoles like that. And the fact that we got crossplay now, which I never saw this future happening. But well, I would say something else, the reason why they could happen, but I'm gonna leave that alone. So yeah, that's what I think, man. If they give it a 9.5, I don't think you guys are gonna be mad at the big, YouTubers for doing that, because this is pretty much a Call of Duty that you can complain about the broken things. I'll say that. But there's not much you can complain about outside of that. Maybe there's some maps you won't like, but you can definitely go still play your 6-on-6 gameplay. You can play your 10-on-10 if that's what you with. You could play your 20-on-20 if that's what I'm with. You can play your 32-on-32 if that's what we with, and especially 50-on-50. Oh my God. So that's how I feel about Modern Warfare. I'm going to give it a 9. That's where I rest at. So Chaos, you say you're going to give it a 9 point. What'd you say you were going to give it?
9.
And Coco, you said you're going to give it a I don't know. All right.
8-9, yeah, 8-9.
8.9?
8 or 8-9, yeah.
Somewhere there.
You got to give it A. Oh, so 8.5. So you giving it 8.5?
Okay, 8.5. 8.5, yeah.
All right. Cool. All right, y'all. So this has been another one in the books. This is PD Elite Gaming. You all can check us out, pdelete.org.
Yeah.
Also, check out our World at War servers, or join us in various other games that we play. We play lots of different games, and check us out there. If you want to be part of the community, just throw on that PDI tag and come join us, Get with it.
And hit the subscribe button, or I'm gonna come and hunt you.
And make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's very important. Hit that notification bell, because things have kind of changed. So we need that type of thing. So make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and hit the like, or whatever you dislike, whatever. I don't know. I think one thing, it's not here, but I would say in place of that, it's too big,
Okay.
So that's I wish it was here to say it on his own, but there it is. So we'll locate that guy somewhere. So that's it, man. We're gonna wrap this up. Been a good convo on the Modern Warfare. We started in
Close this!
Call of
For
Duty
God's
4
sake!
playing.
I want to play
we
mobile
about
Call
here
of Duty.
because he wants to play. Coco wants to play Call of Duty Mobile. He didn't got obsessed with it, as well as some of the other members of the community in the clan that went crazy with it all of a sudden. I don't really know why, but yeah, let's go on and close this out because it's on out. So we.
No squirrel.
Crazy. We definitely got to close this out, because dude, this is over here, man. All right, man, we up out of here. This is this is the PDG. You know what I'm saying?
Hello viewers, don't forget to like this video, comment on it below, share it with others, and most of all, subscribe. We hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.
It's too big.